Rebellion.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up, up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in
This'll
one
take some
piece.
getting used to. Wish I had my own broom.
Yes, good, and lean. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
The old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad. Ha!
say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Can't say no to that. What did...
A bit of a deep? Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the garden, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How was Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business.
It was worth losing a few hours.
You seem at home on a broom. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can. I recommend visiting out. I'll keep an eye out for you in...
Revelio.
Library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Over here. Sebastian,
It has. Glad.
first, let me thank you for what you did.
Of course.
Well, you took the fall for...
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did.
Understood. We can... This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confided in me. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology?
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was... His wand seems almost...
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. Again, mention this to no one.
Understood. But why does Ominous...
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous... Anyway.
Really?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be... To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery, but you should... It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Descendant. Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed them.
The first time... I swore we'd never live it down.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get... Haven't been here in some...
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft.
Just let me know when and I'll meet.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck. Well, meeting a new student will be...
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was missing. I assume it's to do with what you told...
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure...
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep...
I trusted you with...
All right.
Ancient magic.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. Fig and I think that Ranrock...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some...
That's what we're trying to find.
And this ability...
I...
Well, when you do know, in the meantime, with both, spend as much time here. And remember, keep the... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potion.
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year.
That room's called the Undercroft.
Don't lie to me. No one... You breathe a word, my father.
Trust me, Ominous. And Sebastian is a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Ominous, I just meant...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio.
Rona at the Three Broomsticks always gives such good advice.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
This one about?
Professor Weasley? What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deek? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deek, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the... I suggest you... Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deek.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Revelio. Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Revelio. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? The room of requirement will always be. It's unplugged. Deek's seen students in. You seem.
I was thinking about needing a place away from Pride.
Oh, that explains it.
What I need specifically is a place...
Well then, the room can... Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, And it
Revelio.
seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is... You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in.
It will. I hope you'll take... Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might...
Conjuring?
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list... You should have acquired some for a potion station and...
I did.
While resources such as moonstone, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the rooms.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something?
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you all... Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need it.
Good luck. I'm going to if you have a moment.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall...
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I have the moonstone you requested.
Good. You can conjure. Conjuration can be used to deck. Why don't you try? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
The altering spell will allow you to customize any color. You can change the colors. Let's get started, shall we?
Revelio.
Just aim your wand. Any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deek, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deek this bit of magic some years ago. Deek thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deek when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
I'd like the room to feel...
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deek to change it back. Now you have learned.
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcast. If you'd like to customize...
Thank you, Professor.
Good.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Actually, but